You call him Mikey.
I call him Mikey.
Mikey. Hi guys, I'm going to wait for a few people to jump on. This is an emergency, urgent post, so I want to make sure that you can hear me and see me before I start speaking. I see there's a few people on. You can tell me whether or not I'm clear and that you can hear me. Hi guys, this is Miki, or as his amazing foster, Barbara calls him, Mikey. You might remember him. We saved him from death at Miami-Dade Animal Services. He was completely paralyzed and about to be euthanized. We saved him. We brought him down here to Southeast Neurology Specialists, Southeast Veterinary Neurology, where he was rushed in for an emergency MRI, which showed that he had a slipped disc and was brought directly into surgery from that MRI. That was about
March.
6 months now,
Yeah,
right?
March.
March
15, 14.
Yeah. So 6 months ago, he had that surgery for to repair the slip disc in his back. He went through extensive rest with his amazing foster, Barbara. Cage rest for 4 weeks, and then in a small room for 4 weeks. No jumping, no running, no playing. Everything was done perfectly for him. And then about Wednesday of last week, he started having back spasms where he was in pain and he was whimpering. Barbara reached out to me to let me know what was going on. We had him go to Dr. Clark, where he got some medications. We thought we'll give it a few days, see if that improves, if it's just a spasm that he was having. Well, it didn't improve. It actually got way worse yesterday, and today he's not walking at all. So we had to rush him back down here to Southeast Veterinary Neurology to have an appointment. And we just did the consultation where they did the hands-on exam on him. He is a little dopey right now because he did get a dose of hydro with Dr. Clark because he was in so much pain, and we just could not stand to see him in pain. And they truly believe that he has another slipped disc in his back, which is heartbreaking news. It's heartbreaking news because then now we are put in a situation where we have to come up with, one second, I want to get it right. So the MRI alone is $3,500 to $4,200, which we would have to come up immediately to check and see if that is actually what is going on, if he does have a slip disc in his back. Now, if we do the MRI and by some stroke of a miracle it's not a slipped disc, we still have to pay for that MRI and then go from there to see what else it could potentially be. They mentioned possibly meningitis, but they said it's possible, not probable. With doing the exam and his history of just having a slipped disc, they truly 100% believe that it is a slipped disc. So what we're looking at realistically, if we want to save this poor baby boy for the second time, is an MRI, finding a slipped disc, going straight to surgery, which is going to be $7,000 to $8,000 to be able to save his life. Because if we don't do anything, he can't live like this. He can't live in pain and not being able to walk and not being able to get around, because it's heartbreaking to see. It's completely broken our amazing foster Barbara's heart. She loves him. She's cared for him. And
Do you need a minute?
Yeah, hold on.
she's loved him and cared for him since day one with the first surgery. So it's destroying her to see him in such agony and pain again. So this is where you all come in. We need your help. We don't have $8,000 lying around to be able to save him. So I'm begging you guys, begging to help us save him. This is the hardest position to be in right now, when you have a dog that's in pain and suffering, and you can get him out of that pain, but you have to come up with $8,000 to do it. It's destroying us. It's there's just no words to be sitting in this position right now. So I'm begging all of you, please help us. Help us save him again by donating. The link is on here. The PayPal link is on here. The quote, again, $3,500 to $4,200 just for the MRI. If it is a disc, the full quote is $7,000 to $8,000. That is obviously including the sedation, the anesthesia, the IVs, the 3 to 4 days of hospital stay after the back surgery to ensure that he is still, that he is calm, that everything is where it should be and there's no complications, to make sure he's urinating on his own before he can go home. So that's the entire estimate from right now until 3 to 4 days after surgery is done, is the $7,000 to $8,000. If he does need to have the surgery, which is very likely what is going on with him right now. So I'm doing this video to please beg all of you to donate so that we are able to do this for him. I mean, I can't look at this little face and tell him that we can't do this for him. We saved him from the brink of death at the shelter, paralyzed. We brought him here. We gave them the gift of being able to walk again and be out of pain back in March. And he was doing so well, and he was so happy. And to have to be sitting in this position again with him and having to play God, whether or not we are able to give him the gift of walking again, it's devastating. And that's why we need your donations. The PayPal link is listed on this video. You can also mail in a check if you prefer. But I'm asking you guys, if you are with us, if you can help us to save this sweet boy again. Please let us know. Because again, we don't have $8,000 laying around. And we are in a position where we have to make the call today, because we cannot let him live in pain. Barbara, thank you.
Pleasure.
For always being there for him and being his angel. Mabel, I'll send $100 for Mikey. Thank you so very much, Mabel. Barbara, $10. Thank you. Heidi, $5. Thank you. Every dollar adds up, guys. $8,000 is a lot of money. And for us to have to make the call today is devastating. He's already had back surgery once. He had back surgery in March. Virginia, thank you. Thank you to your sister who's donating 100. You're donating 20. Thank you, guys. This is what we need. We need people to commit, to pledge to donating so that we're able to do this surgery for him. He is on hydro at the moment. That is why he is very calm and quiet, because we rushed him to our vet early this morning as soon as they opened the doors, and he got an injection of hydro because he was in such terrible pain, and we couldn't stand to see him in that pain. And then we had to rush him down here to the neurologist, where we just had our appointment, and they did their examination of him, and they truly believe that he has another slipped disc in his back, which would require immediate surgery today. And in order to do immediate surgery today, we need to come up with $7,000 to $8,000. If we cannot come up with that money, what are we going to do? We can't let him live in pain. Christine, $20. Casey, $20. Thank you so very much. Thank you, guys. Lynn, $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, please share his video and his story. Heidi, $5. Guys, every dollar counts at this moment. We can't even comprehend leaving here and not doing surgery with him, because we all know what that would mean, because we can't let him live in pain. He is a young dog. He's got his whole life ahead of him. And we want to give him that chance. But in order to give him that chance, we need to come up with the money for the MRI and the surgery. So please, guys, let me know if you're with us. I've seen a few people that have donated. Thank you guys so much for doing so. But as I said, it's a big, big bill that we need to come up with today. $10 from Connecticut from Alina. Thank you. Yes, Heidi, exactly. If you all donate $1 or $2, we can get to the amount that we need. Margarita, the PayPal link is on this video. You can just click on the PayPal link and make a donation. You can send a check to 100 Plus Animal Rescue Inc., 345 East Commercial Boulevard, Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. But we need the money today to be able to do this. That's why I'm on here. This is why I'm begging. This is why I'm showing you this sweet little face who is begging for another chance at a long life. Margarita, $25. Thank you so very much. Beverly, this is Miki, who had back surgery 6 months ago. He needs back surgery again. We believe he has another slipped disc, and we need to do an MRI to be able to confirm that. The MRI alone is $3,500 to $4,200. If that does show that he has a slipped disc, they have to rush him directly into surgery from the MRI. So the total cost for the entire procedure from today until he would leave the hospital, which would be 3 to 4 days post-surgery, is $7,000 to $8,000. And that's where we're at right now, having to beg for money to be able to do this because we don't have that money laying around. My video is kind of slowing down or freezing, so I don't know if you guys are having a hard time hearing me or seeing me. But if you are watching and you can hear me and you can see me, please let me know if you are with us, if you donated. Paula Wood donated, thank you so much. Virginia, thank you so much. Karen, I'm trying to do whatever we possibly can. Unfortunately, this isn't a thing where we can tell the hospital, oh, we'll pay you in a few days. If we decide to do the surgery, we have to put, I believe, at least half, if not 75% down today to be able to do it. And if we don't have the money, we can't take him home and watch him sit in pain. It's not fair to him. Terry, $25, thank you. Ellen, $20, thank you. He's already been on meds for quite a few days. It's not helping, he's just gotten worse. As of today, he couldn't walk anymore. He didn't have use of his back legs. And he was in excruciating pain. That's why we rushed him to our regular vet as soon as they opened this morning, and he got an injection of hydro, which is why he is quiet and calm right now, because he is on a big dose of pain medications. Kanda, $25, thank you. Susan, $50, thank you so much. Please, guys, you know I would not beg like this unless it was important. And this is so important. Susan, this is Miki. Miki, who had back surgery 6 months ago in March. We are back at the neurologist's office in Miami. They do believe he has another slipped disc in his back, so they want to do an MRI. And if that's the case, they want to rush him to surgery immediately once again. But in order to do that, it's $7,000 to $8,000 that we need to come up with. So that is why I'm on here begging, because he is in excruciating pain.
All right. Hi.
Hi. All right, guys, the nurse just came in. I'm going to go and talk with her. Susan, thank you, $100. Thank you so much. Please, guys, again, I'm begging, please donate. This is a very expensive procedure that we would have to do for Miki, and it would have to be done today. So please, guys, please donate. This is Tiffany with our little Miki, aka Mikey. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Please, please, please donate so he can have a second chance at a normal life, having to have back surgery. So not fair for this little guy. 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.